what today we call Halloween and all that shit, they'd have been putting them to death behind this shit. And this for all you Israelites who want to participate in your costumes, because your Facebook pages today and tomorrow going to be riddled with all kind of parties and all that. In the ancient world, y'all ass would have been getting put to death behind this shit.
That's right. Yeah, that's against the law.
Leviticus 20:27.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Because motherfuckers think shit a joke. And for all you niggas who got them costumes on with them bitches, that's what would have been happening to y'all ass.
It's Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people.
Yeah,
ye should
so
be
fuck
mine.
the customs of the people too.
A man also, or a woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death.
Jay-Z and all your so-called entertainers and Mayweather and them and shit, and 50 Cent, they would have been getting put to death. Shit.
It says, they shall stone them with stones, their blood shall be upon them.
See that? We had to do that ourselves personally.
And that word for familiar spirit in Hebrew is awab, which means necromancer, one who evokes the dead, ghost, spirit of the dead one.
Get Acts 8:9. Cause see, that's what this right here is what this word finna do. But what we doing right now is finna do something to all that shit. And we won't let the scriptures tell you. And then just one more. You wanna do 19? Acts 19:9. Yeah, cause what we got and what we doing, this is the top philosophy. This is the top witchcraft on the right hand side that you can get. And these saw the white man know this shit. That's why when you read the scriptures in Acts, it tell you exactly how the word was taking over Rome and all the custom of our people that was in that shit.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Acts chapter 8, verse 9. But there was a certain man called Simon, which before time in the same city used sorcery and bewitched.
Like TD Jake, Creeplow Dollar, all them, the mega churches. That's what y'all been doing to people. Y'all been actually using sorcery.
Nate Satan.
Yeah, Nate. That's what he doing right now. Big time.
Big time.
And you ain't
Big
got
spirit. I just said it in my mind. You said it out loud.
Big time. He doing it big time.
It says, and bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out that himself was some great one.
Like Nate, that's what he doing, sitting up there in the damn chair, lean back, like he this great speaker, he this great man. And then he got the bummer light sitting next to him, bigging him up, but they got them checks. That's why the brother who a couple years ago did that lesson on Nate house and how he stay in that gated community with all them acres of land and shit. And you see, motherfucker ain't say nothing about that. Everybody act like they forgot about that. Nigga, that's you ain't living in no house like that, in no area like that, off no goddamn
Police
detective
officer.
salary. That ain't gonna happen.
They only make 60 grand
a year.
80, maybe if you top notch.
Yeah, that's that Judas person.
It says, to whom they all give heed from the least to the greatest, saying, this man is the great power of the Most High. And to him they had regard, because that of long time he had bewitched them with sorceries.
And that sounds just like Nate. They say this is a great man of the Most High. He's sitting around and jaloping around like he's the prophet. He's the top prophet in Israel. Like everything that don't come out of his mouth ain't of the Most High.
It says, but when they believed Philip preaching the things concerning the kingdom of the Most High, and the name of Yahushua.
See that? And the name, that's what our elders of Great Millstone did. Nate removed the name. That's how you know good from evil, right from wrong, righteous from wicked men. It's about that name.
It says they were baptized, both men and women. Then Simon himself believed also, and when he was baptized, he continued with Philip, and wondered, beholding the miracles and signs which were done. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
I had a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is this for Nate. This for rebellion. This is like in 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 23. So for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
So Nate is actually using witchcraft.
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
And he is being stubborn. He's sitting up there acting like those allegations that came out from what's the one guy name? Rebel something.
Ephraimite rebel or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You from Mike and Bar?
Yeah,
Ephraimite,
yeah. He brought out all those allegations of the women saying they being raped and beaten. They pushed that and brushed that to the side like that shit wasn't nothing. Even though it was a guy that got locked up.
Yeah,
And then what I say about the shooting of an IUIC member.
Yeah, yeah. That was witchcraft too.
It says, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he have also rejected thee from being king.
That's why Nate being the king now in this reality and got them mega houses and shit.
That was it.
If you don't mind,
I got a
precept
quick
real
one.
quick.
Go ahead.
And this one's to Nate again. This is Matthew chapter. Slack. Oh yeah, Matthew chapter 5 verses 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's why you get 100% from the elders.
Yep. 110.
This is Psalms chapter 57, verse 4. My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword.
Scoffers.
Yeah, you got them scoffers, and you got the going back to the witches and warlocks. Their tongues are sharp swords too, because they incantations and the words that they speak and the spells is their power.
And they curse people.
Yep.
So they put curses and hexes and vexes on people.
Yep.
Yeah.
No different from, and Nate's no different. It says, be thou exalted, O power above the heavens, let thy glory be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They digged a pit for me. And that pit is all the philosophies of the world, including the witchcraft. Because that is the witchcraft. You know, a pit is Nate's philosophy of not teaching the name.
Yeah, because that's a huge stumbling block. That's our foundation. The name was our foundation. The Hebrew is our foundation.
You know, with the Esau's pit is this with witchcraft. Do what thou wilt. Do everything do what feels good. Don't do what's ethical and logical and right. It says, they have digged a pit before me, into the midst whereof they are fallen themselves. Because now they fall victim to their own philosophy and their own witchcraft. They start to believe their own bullshit.
And the spirit ain't dealing with them. You know, so in turn, get ready for bug out season. There's gonna be a bug out season when niggas just gonna be falling. Because they ain't got that faith, their foundation.
That was in that scripture.
What the Acts 19?
Yeah, you just do 19:19. I was just looking at it.
Oh, okay. This is Acts chapter 19, verses 19. It says, many of them also which used curious arts brought their books together and burned them before all men. And they counted the price of them and found it 50,000 pieces of silver.
Well, 21. The 21 was that.
Okay. So mightily grew the word of the Most High and prevailed.
That's what's happening. The Book of Shadows, 48 Laws of Power. The
Hollywood manuscripts.
Yeah, all those books is being put to the side now.
The depths
The
Art of War.
Quran.
Dead Sea Scrolls,
Laws and dogmas.
Yeah.
Epics of Gilgamesh, which
Yeah.
ain't, you know, it ain't, it's just some, what is it, Syrian, right?
Yeah, Syrian Sanskrit, right?
Yeah.
All that shit is getting put down. That's what's happening today. It's happening all over again. Go on.
It says, after these things were ended, Paul purposed in the spirit when he had passed through Macedonia and Achaia, it says to go to Jerusalem, saying, after I have been there, I must also see Rome. So he sent into Macedonia 2 of them that ministered unto them, Timotheus and Erastus, but he himself stayed in Asia for a season. In the same time there arose no small stir about that way, For a certain man named Demetrius, a silversmith, which made silver shrines for Diana, brought no small gain unto the craftsmen. It says, whom he called together with the workmen of like occupation, and said, Sir, ye know that by this craft we have our wealth.
Right.
Moreover, ye see and hear that not alone at Ephesus, but almost throughout all Asia, this Paul hath persuaded and turned away much people, saying that they be no gods which are made with hands. So that not only this our craft is in danger to be set at naught, but also that the temple of the great goddess Diana should be despised, and her magnificence should be destroyed, whom all Asia and the world worshipeth. Keep going.
No, that's it.
Okay.
And that's like how your universities get busted out, and all your major colleges, your black sorority, Alpha Sigma Pi Delta organizations, all the Israelites who y'all use as a stepping stone to build these universities and institutions up, they walking out the motherfucker.
Yeah.
With lack. That's it. Go ahead, you ended that.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 11. It says, Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of the Most High they are become an abomination.
They showed you that in India, that earthquake that happened in, what is it, Nepal?
India.
Slaki, and it destroyed one of the great statues, which was Buddha, something.
Yeah, all their little temples around that was falling on their head.
The giant Jesus Christ in Rio de Janeiro got struck by lightning.
Yeah.
It says, And stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life.
Yeah.
For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. For by the vainglory of men they entered into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to an end.
So,
You can end
That was it. So with that,
Go ahead, you got it.
with that,
You had one?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
okay. Anybody else have any?
nah. Yeah, so with that, we'll just end it. Yahbashim al-Shabrakatham, Dabanas to your apostles of great muscle. Shalom.
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 Shalom. Shalom.